Oscar-nominated actor William H. Macy. From the TV show Donnie and Marie, Marie Osmond. And musical guest, Hurrah! With Andy Richter and the Max Weinberg 7. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien!
The crowd's whipped into a frenzy tonight. We don't like that kind of frenzy here at the show.
No.
We got nothing to back up that kind of frenzy here.
Yep.
We're just going to do a little This isn't like American Gladiators.
We like to think of this as a reading room.
Right.
Please.
Nice and quiet and respectful. No, we have a big show this evening. A lot of fun stuff planned on the program. And I wanted to actually talk up front about something that's happening in New York City right now. Very strange. Have you all been to Times Square? You all been to Times Square and you've seen... Believe me, there's nothing in Times Square where they're yeah!
Not anymore.
There used to be, trust me. About 5 years ago, I was right there with you. Ooh, yeah! And now it's like, Disney. Well, anyway... Okay, you all been to Times Square, and you know the way they have those theme restaurants there? Well, it was reported today, it was in the newspaper, that the NRA, the National Rifle Association, is going to open a theme restaurant in Times Square. True story. That's right. Yeah, I'm just not sure they know what they're doing, because their slogan is, "Guns don't kill people, our high cholesterol fried chicken kills people." It's not a good idea. I got some chipper news for you. It was reported today that Kathy Lee Gifford has her own sitcom in development at CBS. Gonna have a TV show. No, seriously, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. In this sitcom, she'll play a working mom with 4,000 underpaid working children. It's gonna be good. I think you're gonna like this show. This is a really weird story in the paper today. Students at a college in Wisconsin have an annual, listen to this, nude soccer game. That's right. They have this every year, and this year, officials are trying to lure students away from the nude soccer game because they don't like it by having a pancake breakfast. It's true, that's true. Yeah, and actually, I think their plan is just to keep the really fat kids from playing in the game. Because you don't want to see... You don't want to see that. Some of you do, but not me. There's some of you like, what do you mean? Let's talk about tonight's show. I'm psyched about tonight's show. Very cool show. We have one of my favorite actors. He's from ER, or as I call it. He was in Boogie Nights. He was in Fargo, one of the great movies of all time. It's my deal here, Gene, see. It's my only celebrity impression. Oscar-nominated actor William H. Macy on the show. We also have from the television show Donnie and Marie. Never had this woman on the program, I don't think. TV icon Marie Osmond. She was part of my youth. I used to think I was Marie Osmond. And then musical guest, ladies and gentlemen, Mara, going to perform for you. They're from Philadelphia. You can make it in Philly. You can make it anywhere. And right over here, ladies and gentlemen, Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7. Max. gentlemen. Andrew, what's up?
Hello.
Your collar's a little
Oh,
messed up
thanks.
there. Have to have you looking good.
I know.
What's going on, my friend?
Oh, nothing much. You know, just a talk show, from what I understand.
What, this thing? Mm-hmm. I guess it's a talk show.
Uh-huh.
I never think of this as a talk show, really. Mm-hmm. I guess it is. We do talk to people. It's sort of a freak show half the time.
Well,
It is.
got a desk, a couch, a chair.
This is a desk?
Celebrities,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I guess so. On a show. Any big plans? Any weekend plans coming up?
Boy, no. I'm sorry. I'm really.
You got nothing going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got nothing going on. I was going to talk about something that I was watching last night.
Right.
Thursday night is I didn't want to, but there's a wrestling show
Right.
that plays on one of the networks.
Yes.
And what's hilarious is the news that's on after the wrestling show is they have wrestling related news throughout the whole thing, to the point where they, like they'll say, tune in and you'll find out what, Vince McMahon has to say. And, and then come back later and find out what the wrestlers are going to be doing later this week. And there's some wrestling in Central Park. Every story, like there was, it's like got some kind of wrestling, and it was like there was something about like boys getting eating disorders.
Right.
And it was something like, many of these young men are trying to look like athletes or wrestlers.
These children are wrestling with a serious
I
problem.
know. Pretty soon.
Now to the fire in New Mexico.
I know.
Wrestlers are trying to put a chokehold.
That's right.
On the
this
fire
tore through the town like wrestlers would.
Well, in fairness, you're the only guy I know who we're sitting here at rehearsal rehearsing the bits, and I'll always look over and you're reading the wrestling newsletter.
Well, they send it to me free.
Yeah, and the headline is always the same, wrestling match marred by fight with chair, out of nowhere.
Well, you know, some people go to Broadway shows. I have my own brand of theater I enjoy.
Right. I had a weird thing happen to me the other day. I was walking down the street with my dog, Hudson, Golden Retriever. I'm walking down the street, and this is just a New York thing. But I tie him up for a second outside the store, and I always keep my eye on him, and I just run inside to get some orange juice or something. And this woman comes up, and she sees my dog, and I'm walking out, and she goes, I tell you something, you got to cut that dog's hair pretty short for the summer because they get uncomfortable. And I said, oh, okay. And she went, did you know that? If you keep their hair long, they get really uncomfortable. Are you cognizant of that? And the way she was sort of talking to me kind of took me by surprise. She said, are you cognizant of that? And I went, yeah. And she went, cognizant? Do you know what cognizant means? And seriously, she said, cognizant? Do you know what cognizant means? And I started to go yes, I do. I started to go well, yeah. And she went, look it up, stupid. And took off. See ya. Look it up, stupid.
Crazy?
I think she was crazy, but she was nicely dressed, and I probably thought well, that woman's just insane. And then later on, I have to go see a lawyer about something, and hello, can I help you? And it's her, She probably has a respectable job in this city, but I just love that.
People are unbelievable.
You know what it means? Look it up, stupid. What does it mean?
I don't know. Should have looked it up.
Means to know stuff.
Cut hair.
Yeah, cut hair. Yeah.
Something about hair cutting.
Oh, I wish one of us could read. Well, that brings up a good point.
All right.
Okay, we're here making jokes about we can't read and stuff, and talking about wrestling and such. And
right.
Well, those are all fine, not reading and watching wrestling, but